morning, dears. Last day in live class we have completed up to question number 3 from exercise 1.3. Look at question number 4. Here you have given both the sides of the numbers and one place is blank. So in that place you have to write the suitable number. So what we do, we are going to compare both the side, which is missing number that we are going to fill in the book. Is it? You have to do it in the book itself. Question number 4 in the book. Now 4a you can see it is minus 13 by 17 into 11 by 15 to the left side, and right side they have given you 11 by 15. So what has to be filled there? Minus 13 by 17. Number 2, this is Roman number 1. I'll fill minus 29. Number 3, 11 by 9 will be filled. Number 4, minus 35 by 16 has to be filled. So this is in the book only, you have to write. Number 5 also in the book. Here they have given you certain sums and they have asked you to write the properties according to which this is written. The first one you can see, minus 3 by 4 into minus 9 by 5 is equal to minus 9 by 5 into minus 3 by 4. So which property is this? It is commutative property. A into B, B into A. Is it? Number 2, you can see there are 3 numbers grouped in different way. So this is associative. So write it in the book itself. Third one you can see it is distributive property over addition. Distributive. Number 4, when a number is multiplied with its reciprocals, so it gives you ones. So it is existence of multiplicative identity. Next is when it is, this is multiplicative inverse, opposite it is getting. This is inverse. Next is identity, existence of multiplicative identity. Write it in the book itself. And the last one is property of 0. So these are the properties used for question number 5. Number 6 also in the book only. You have to write the reciprocals. You know it very well. 11 by 13. The reciprocal would be 13 by 11. So write it in the book itself like that. But you see number C. This is minus 1. So it would be 1 by minus 1. So these are the reciprocals. You have to write it in the book itself. Now question number 7. Where we have to verify it. So we have to solve both the sides of the sum, left hand side and right hand side. So let us begin question number 7. You can see 7, 3. Okay, first 7, 1 you see. It is 2 by 5 into minus 7 by 6 is equal to minus 7 by 6 into 2 by 5. So we'll write on the top LHS minus 2 into minus, okay, I'm writing 2 by 5 into minus 7 by 6. That gives you minus 14 by, okay, may I cut it? So this gives you minus 7 by 15. Come to the RHS now. Minus 7 by 6 into 2 by 5 again. So this gives you minus 7 by 15. So LHS is equal to RHS. left hand side and right hand side is equal. That only we have to verify. Now when we see number 3, it is given distributive property over addition, is it? So let us see number 3 from 7. Left hand side they have given you in the term of distributive property, and the right hand side they have expanded it in the term of addition, is it? Now we'll take left hand side first. Minus 7 by 15 into 2 by 3 plus minus 5 by 12. Or first we have to solve the bracket. LCM of 3 and 12 is 12. 3 fours are so 8. 12 ones are so this is minus 5. Minus 7 by 15 into 3 by 12. 3 fives are 15. More it cannot be, so this gives you minus 7 by 16. Then we'll see the RHS. Okay, I'm writing here. Minus 7 by 15 into 2 by 3 plus minus 7 by 15 into minus 5 by 12. Okay. So may I cut it? It won't. Here it is cancelling. 5 3s are 15. No more. Then this gives you minus 14 by 45 plus 7 by 36. Now LCM of 45 and 36. Nine fives are 9 fours. So 5 fours are 20, 180. So I'll be writing 180. 45 fours are so minus 56. 36 fives are so 35. Or we get 1 minus 21 by 180 reduce 760. So we are getting minus 7 by 60. So what do you get? LHS is equal to RHS proved. That only we had to prove. Is it? So this is where we have to do question number 7. Question number 8 also the same thing we have given in this way and we have to write it in this way and solve. So let us see question number 8. It is given use distributive property. It is given 3 by 5 into 10 plus 35 by 24. Now they have asked you to use the property. So what we are going to do? We are going to write it in term of addition. 3 by 5 into 10 plus 3 by 5 into 35 by 24. In the way of distribution we are going to write it. So this gives you 5 2s are 10, 5 7s are 35, 3 8s are 24. Or we get 6 plus 7 by 8. Or LCM is 8, 48 plus 7, 55 by 8. In this way we have to solve it. Is it? Let us see number 4. It is given minus 2 by 7 into 7 by 16 into minus 21 by 4. So we'll write it in distributive form. Minus 2 by 7 into 7 by 16 plus minus 2 by 7 into minus 21 by 4. 7 is cancelled. 2 8s are 16. 2 2s are 4. Or we get it minus 1 by 8 plus 3 by 2. 8 and 2's LCM is 8 minus 1. 2 4s are, so 3 4s are 12 or 11 by 8. So this way we solve this sum, is it? That is question number 8. Now 9 onwards we have a word sum. So we'll be seeing these word sums, okay? Let us see question number 9. It says, how much distance will a train cover in 3 whole 1 by 3 hours if it maintains a constant speed of 80 whole 1 by 4 km per hour? Now the time is given, speed is given, distance they have asked you to find, is it? So we know S into T is equal to D. Do we know this? Now you see, speed of train is, just a minute. Question number 9. Speed of train is equal to 80 whole 1 by 4 km per hour, or it gives you 321 by 4 km per hour. Time is given 3 whole 1 by 3 hours, 10 by 3 hours. So the distance covered by train (321 by 4 km) into 10 by 3 hours are cancelled, is it? Now we'll just 2 2s are, 2 5s are, this kilometer is distance covering by train. Question number 10, it says, find the cost of 12 whole 1 by 4 meter cloth if the cost of 1 meter cloth is rupees 17 whole 1 by 3. Cost of 1 meter cloth. Rupees 17 whole 1 by 3. Or this gives you rupees 52 by 3. Require cloth (12 whole 1 by 4 meter), 49 by 4 meter. So cost of 12 whole 1 by 4 meter cloth, we'll just multiply it 49 by 4 into 52 by 3 rupees. 4 13s are, now it won't cut more, so this gives you 637 by 3 rupees, or the answer is 212 1 by 3 rupees. This is question number 10. 11 is homework. Now let us see number 12. The perimeter of an isosceles triangle is 18 cm. If one of the equal side is 5 whole 3 by 4 cm, find the third side. What do you know about the isosceles triangle? Two sides are equal, is it? So it is given number 12. 11 you have to do as homework. Perimeter of an isosceles triangle is equal to 18 centimeter. Length of one of equal side. There are two equal sides. So length of one of equal side is 5 whole 3 by 4 centimeter. So length of two equal sides would be 2 into 23 by 4 centimeter. 23 by 4 centimeter. If one equal side is 23 by 4, so two equal sides is 23 by 2 centimeter. So length of third side we have to find. So we'll do perimeter minus sum of two sides. So perimeter we have 18 centimeter. Is it? Yes. Minus 23 by 2 centimeter. Or it gives you 36 minus 23 by 2 centimeter. Or 13 by 2 centimeter. 6, 4, 1 by 2 centimeter is the length of third side. Then look at number 13. It says a man had rupees 90. He bought 2 whole 1 by 2 dozen eggs at rupees 22 whole 3 by 4 rupees per dozen. So what is the money left with him? He had 90 rupees in total. What is the cost of 1 dozen egg? Cost of 1 dozen egg rupees 22 or 3 by 4, or it gives you 91 by 4 rupees. Two and a half dozen eggs were bought. So the cost of egg 2 and a half dozen eggs would be 5 by 2 into 91 by 4 rupees. 455 by 8 rupees. According to the question, man had rupees 90. So left with him rupees 90 minus rupees 455 by 8, or when we get the LCM, this is 8, rupees 720 minus rupees 455, or it gives you 5, 6, 5, 11, and then 265 by 8 rupees. 8 rupees. So this is the money he was left with. And the last question, Mr. Khosla purchased 2.5 kg mangoes at a rate of rupees 23 by 4 kg and 1 whole 3 by 4 kg of grapes at a rate of 15 whole 1 by 2 per kg. How much money did he spend? So now you have to get the cost of mangoes as well as the grapes, and then you have to add. So question number 11 and 14 is a homework. Next day we will be learning division of rational numbers, and if there is any doubt you can ask me in live class. Thank you dears.